cover. Yeah.
From the Visible Wireless Studio, this is the greatest hits on Lake Kiowee Radio. Online streaming 24/7 at lkradio.online and the TuneIn Radio app.
CBS presents this program in color.
Ready or not, guess who's here? Yes, my friends, I'm back. It's Jazzy Jeff. Good morning to you, each and every one. Where in the world are you this morning? Well, if you wake up this morning and you feel the need to turn the heat on, you're not alone. My friends, it is cold outside this morning. I believe that we have missed summer and we have returned back into, I believe we're back into winter. Mother Nature has been really weird this year for 2020. Severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, now the possibility of snow. Did I say snow? That four-letter word that everybody just loves. No, I don't have any snow around here. But anyway, it's snowing somewhere around the world. Good morning to you. It's Jazzy Jeff. I have been in places you could only imagine in the last 8 hours. I've been down under this morning, my friends, and it wasn't pretty. Anyway, I'm just joking. Yes, I have had quite a lot of cup of coffee. I have been working on videos all night and kind of proud of what I've put out for folks that are joining us this morning. Just want to let you know, last night there was an event here in Oconee County, the school district of Oconee County, along with our three main high schools here, including Seneca High School, Walhalla High School, and West Oak High School. There was a program or something of the national initiative called Be the Light. The origins of this came from a school in Texas as a way to honor the class of 2020 by allowing them to come through, drive around the campus, and have all the lights on the stadium. So last night, Oconee County Schools at 8:20 last night, they were able to drive through the campus of their schools with the lights on the stadiums, and it was a great event last night. There was a lot of folks that came out at Seneca, but I worked to putting a video together. And I got a little emotional, to say the least, because it was last night I realized 26 years I have been out of high school. And I owe Seneca High School a lot. It was good to me. It gave me chance to excel in what I've done for radio all these years. I was able to do we had a program at one time at Seneca called SH1, is a student television station. I mean, we were talking high tech for the early 90s. So we done all of our announcements and everything via the television. We had a complete studio, the whole 9 yards, and it was an absolute time. So I had to go back and relive all that 26 years ago. But, you know, one thing about it, I feel sorry for the class of 2020 for the simple fact, for particularly for Seneca, not only did the seniors lose something that they've worked hard for, which is graduation. They, you know, with all of what's happening with COVID-19, the Corona, now the murder hornets and all that other stuff, but also, too, a tornado came through and wrecked their lives. So, you know, be the light. I hope that the 2020 class of Seneca High School will go out and shine their light into the world. That's my wish and thought, and hope that they do that. But I was glad to put that video together. And when people watch the video, they won't understand. But some of that audio is 26 years old. Yeah, 26 years old. The alma mater that is being played in the video was recorded from my class of 1994. And a good friend of mine who I got into the radio business, and now he's a television producer for the Weather Channel, Jason Becknell. There's a story there I'll tell you later. But he went on into SH1, and the audio clip of The Horse, that's our fight song. That's the Seneca High School fight song, is The Horse. That was originally recorded by Cliff Nobles and Company in 1968. He had an audio clip of a VHS tape that he was able to give to me that had The Horse, and it was just amazing. So that video is up. I'm going to share it to the Lake Kiwi Radio Facebook page coming up here in just a few moments. All right, great show today. Let me tell you what we've got on store for you. Today, we have the greatest hits from 1981. That's right, we're going back to 1981. We've got great music, such groups as, let me just tell you, there will be music played from Air Supply on this program today. Oh, you say it isn't so. That's right, Air Supply is going to be played on the program today. I know you'll be excited to hear Air Supply. But also, too, it's Mother's Day weekend. Now, I made a suggestion to Governor McMaster, or Foghorn Leghorn, every which way you want to put it. You know, he's decided that at 12:01 Monday, restaurants can open back up for in-dining. Okay? 12:01. So we need to hold Mother's Day until 12:01 Monday a.m., and open up every Waffle House in the whole upstate. That's right. That's the easiest way to do Mother's Day. I just thought it would be a great thing to do. Maybe not, but anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great show lined up for you. The best music of the 1980s today, 1981. That's all we're going to play is music from 1981. Just like this tune right here. Daryl Hall and John Oates getting us started on this Saturday morning. 46 degrees from our studio in Lakeshore, Lake Kiwi. And we're playing the greatest hits on a Saturday morning with Jazzy Jeff. The greatest hits, Lake Kiwi Radio Online.
Just better off not listening to friends.
and Daryl Hall and John Oates, and Your Kiss is on my list at 9:09. It's Jazzy Jeff. It's a Saturday morning. Trying to figure out where the warm weather went to. Yeah, they are calling for snow in Asheville, by the way. I wanted to mention that. Let's go back to the year 81. Here's the musical group The Styx, and you'll like this one.
Honey, you and I, 'cause I'll take any risk to tie back the hands of time and stay with you here tonight. I know you feel these are the worst of times. I do believe it's true. When people lock their doors and hide inside, rumor has it it's the end of paradise. But I know if the world just passed us by, baby, I know I wouldn't have to cry, no. The best of times are when I'm alone with you. Some rain, some shine. We'll make this a world for two. Our memories of yesterday will last a lifetime. We'll take the best, forget the rest, and someday we'll find these are the best of times. These are the best of The headlines read, these are the worst of times. I do believe it's true. I feel so helpless, like a boat against the tide. I wish the summer wind could bring back paradise. But I know if the world turned upside down, baby, I know you'd always be around my mind. The best of times are when I'm alone with you. Some rain, some shine. We'll make this a world for two. When I'm alone with you, everything's alright.
Well, music sticks, and these are the best of times. 1981 is our spotlight year of the greatest hits here on the Saturday morning, on a cold Saturday morning. Yeah, I was going to go ride Big Bird, and I've just decided, you know what? I think I'll get through the show and just enjoy a great afternoon at home. Yeah, I got me another motorcycle. I haven't posted a picture. Well, I've actually on my personal Facebook page, I did post a picture of Big Bird. So, yeah, I've got me another motorcycle. I knew I wouldn't be without one long, so I got Big Bird. You'll understand when I post a picture later about Big Bird, because this is the biggest, yellowest, blackest motorcycle I've ever seen in my entire life. But what can you say? When you love motorcycles, you do anything to ride them. So let's check in now with folks. We haven't said good morning to a lot of you. Emily, good morning. Hello from Emily and Rondell Sosby. Good morning to you. All right, let's see. Heather Henderson. Hello, Ron. Miss seeing you at Walmart. It's kind of like a family reunion this morning on the program. All right, so Heather says, good morning, Jeff Bright. My daughter had your wife as a teacher. Wonderful woman. You had the monkey monster as a teacher. All right, well, way to go there. All right, let's see. Michael Land checks in. I'm back home now, and I need to hear the horse. All right, give me a few moments. Which version you want? You want the original or you want the Tams version? I got two versions of the horse this morning. Called for snow in Asheville, Hendersonville. Yep. Let's see. Hi. Okay. No. Oh, well, there's Nona. Her name popped up there. And let's see. A year after I graduated. And Rubu, is this station on the radio too or just online? It is online at lkradio.online. We play 60s, 70s, 80s, all your favorite programs, great music and fun. And here is the link for myself. If you want to bookmark it, you can. The streaming player is on our website at lkradio.online. We do our Facebook and our YouTube broadcast every Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m. And let's see here. Bernice is on. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope that you have a wonderful day. All right, Shannon's on, by the way. Good morning. I'm headed to Anderson this morning to pick up even more donations to the tornado victims from the Anderson chapter of the Medical Assistance. Can you play some AC/DC? Yeah, I'd get some AC/DC on. Good morning. That's right. Timothy Elrod checks in. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for checking in. Who else is on this morning? Let's see here. Yep, Janetta Martin, I appreciate you. You a sweet lady. Thanks for checking in this morning. Scott McMahon, I feel safe now with Scott McMahon. And, oh, Lord, ladies and gentlemen, what up? It's Julian Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Incidentally, running for re-election in Oconee County. See, I don't have to administer to any of those rules that most radio stations have to because I'm not on the air on the FM side. Anyway, Julian's running for re-election. Give him a vote if you're over in District 4. He is the best man for the job. By the way, for sheriff, it's Mike Crenshaw all the way. There you go. That's my political take for coming up for the primaries. By the way, Josh Roberts for District 2. There you go. Got it all taken care of. All right, let me see here. And Heather once again says, graduated 1980. So there you go this morning. Who else checks in? Good morning, Brenda. My gosh, the whole world's checking in this morning. Giving all these great, free, wonderful shout-outs to everybody. All right, it is 60 minutes after 9 this morning here on the program, and we're continuing with 1981. Here's another successful tune from the group REO Speedwagon. Yeah, REO Speedwagon, keep on loving you here on the greatest hits with Jazzy Jeff, lkradio.online.
You should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby, there was something missing. You should have known by the tone of my voice, maybe, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never played. Instead you laid still in the grass, or coiled up in innocence. And though I know all about those men,
the greatest hits, and for the folks watching on Facebook, this is for Julian Davis, okay? Here we go, Julian, just for you. That's my friend that Julian gave me. That's my little ducky. That's a long story, and I don't know if we've got enough time to get into it, but here it goes. One more time, just for you, Julian. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see here. You keep on swimming. That's a good idea. Let's see. Morning from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. How about that? Good morning to you there, sir. I am so glad to have you dialed in our way. Of course, Julian, keep on loving the Brights. Yeah, I agree with that one. And got a nice little message here from Miss Felicia Leroy. She is the principal of Seneca High School, and she says, thanks so much for all you did for SHS last night and to be the light. I tell you what, it was an amazing event last night, and particularly for the graduating class of 2020 at my alma mater at Seneca High School. I was so glad to be back home there. They once always say you can't go back home. Well, you can, and it's kind of fun when you do. 26 years this coming June. Of course, we didn't have to worry about the Rona and the Corona and the murder hornets. Yeah, I'm waiting on my murder hornet stimulus check. It's coming. I guarantee you it's coming soon. It's already they're working on about $2,000 for us. If we get $2,000 a month, what's the point of me working anymore? Let's think about that. The government's going to take care of us. We're going to get government cheese and peanut butter and $2,000. Why should I work anymore? Julian, I think we should all just quit working and let the government take care of us. Yeah, let's see what we got here. The senior events across the country was an amazing tribute. You're right. Absolutely. Again, the origins of this was a school in Texas that started this. I think the school was featured on Fox News. I don't have the information right in front of me, but the origin of this is a great thing, and I hope this is an every year thing now. Not only just because what's happened in 2020, but, with everything going on, I think it's a great idea to showcase and let them come through that school. Let them have that feeling, because I'll tell you, from where I was at last night, 26 years goes by in a real hurry. And you stand there and you take a look at the school you graduated from in 1994, and you think back and, we didn't have to worry about all of this. Particularly Seneca High School was not only the coronavirus, but a tornado right in the middle of everything. That senior class will always remember those events that took place. No one would have ever thought that an EF3 tornado on April the 13th would have come right through there. And, from the drone last night, this is what's so strange. And I was looking at this in the videos there. You have Borg Warner not more than just an arm's length away from Seneca High School. And the school was never touched. Everything was fine. But then just no more than less than a half a mile down the road, utter destruction. It was just something you can't imagine it. It was there. I saw it. I still never forget that morning, April 13th. That morning is etched in my mind forever, in the sights and sounds that I saw. But I'm so glad to see things are coming back to normal. I know it's taken a long time. The DOT crews in the last few weeks have been amazing at what they're doing. They're going in now and trying to get all of the debris and all the trees. And again, this is not going to be a rebuilding process that's going to happen overnight, but there has been some remarkable improvements from where we were, because we're entering the fourth week of this. Coming up Monday will be week number 4. We started April 13th. Here we are. We're almost at a month now since this tornado, so it's just, time flies. It really does. All right, let's get back. What do we got now? It is 9:24. By the way, got a request. You can shoot it to us right now on our Facebook, YouTube. We're streaming it to YouTube because eventually, for all you folks that likes to listen to the show, we're going to migrate over to YouTube. Facebook doesn't like to play nice with music. Even though we have the rights, we pay them, we play them, they just don't like to play nice with anything that has to do with music. So eventually we're going to migrate everything over to our YouTube channel there. Unlimited, you can go back and watch the show. Matter of fact, at the conclusion of today's show, you can immediately go to the website at any time if you want to listen to the show. It's available on our website. Julian, you're right. I agree with this. The community is closer than I've ever seen it before, and it's amazing. It is amazing, Oconee. And again, we need to keep that going because there is an election around the corner. I'm just going ahead and forewarn you, a county election. And with all things in the county, get a little rambunctious, so to speak. So don't forget, you don't always play nicely. Okay, what? I don't always play nice? Oh, sure I do. I always play nice. All right. No, I'll let you have it, Julian. All right, back to the music we go. Now, 1981 was an interesting year. Let me tell you why. Because from 80, 81, 82, and 83, not only were there a lot of rock and roll hits, but country invaded the rock and roll hits. That's right. A lot of country artists had songs on the top 40 charts. And one of those songs went all the way to number one, and it was featured in a movie. Are you ready for that song? Yeah, sure you are. You ready? Crank your device up because it's time for a little Dolly Parton this morning, working 9 to 5. The greatest hits, Jazzy Jeff, Lake Kiwi Radio, and worldwide at lkradio.online.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game. No
Dolly Parton at 9 to 5 here on the greatest hits as we keep all the wonderful tunes rolling your way on this Saturday morning. We're going to check in with your weather forecast just in a few short seconds. Right now, it's music from Fleetwood Mac. Here's Sarah on the greatest hits, Jazzy Jeff, Lake Kiwi Radio Online.
Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the fire. Drowning in the sea of love.
greatest hits. Jazzy Jeff here on a Saturday morning, and it's music from Fleetwood Mac and Sarah. Oh, such a great song here on the Saturday morning. For you folks who just tuned in, guess who is in the studio this morning? The master security dog himself, Bud, is here. Hey, Bud, come here. Come here, Bubble. I don't know if Bud will come up here. Come here, Bubble. Come here. Yeah, there he comes. Mr. Bud, who is a Oconee animal. He's actually an Oconee Humane Society alum. He's been in our family about probably 3 months now, and he has turned into such a good doggy. Now, Bud has a problem with pork. He has a problem with pig. So you have to be careful with pig. Pig got him in prison one time. But anyway, now I hear the other cat in the background. This is just we have a whole complete circus here. And did I mention this morning about the new cat? Yeah, we have a brand new cat, ladies and gentlemen. Are you gonna let him in or out?
Well, I gotta close the door.
Okay. We got a cat situation going on. Oh, got you. Understood. Yes. Thank you. Good morning, Monkey Monster. Bye, Bud. Live radio at its finest. Okay, let's check in with the weather forecast now, and then we'll come back to some sort of normalcy here on the program. All right, what is the weather forecast going to be for today? Are you ready? Well, it's going to be kind of cold today. 60s for the high, 67, I believe, for today. And did you know in the northern parts of Oconee, Pickens, and Greenville counties, there is a frost advisory? Yeah, well, there you have it. Weather forecast, if the computer will load. Sunny today, high around 67. Coming up tonight, we mentioned in the northern part of the county, there is a frost advisory. Otherwise, tonight, mostly clear, low around 39. Then for Sunday, for Mother's Day, sunny skies, high near 71. And for Sunday night, clear, low around 48. And then for Monday, sunny with high around 69 degrees and a bit breezy coming up on Monday. Currently right now, Lakeshore 49. Seneca downtown checking in at 52. And around the world, it's nice and pleasant somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as the old saying goes, here on the program. All right, let's see here. Year of the Woman. Julia, you got to help me out. Year of the Woman. You got to help me out here. You remember that, Jeff. Year of the Woman. Well, I mean, there was Wonder Woman. Come on, you got to help me out here. By the way, Jazzy Jeff's pick for coming up in June for the primary. Again, I don't have to adhere to any rules or regulations, but these are my picks. You pick whoever you think is going to be the best, but I will tell you this. You ask me no questions, Jazzy Jeff tells you no lies. For sheriff, it's Mike Crenshaw all the way. Sheriff all the way. For District 4, County Council, Julian Davis all the way. For District 5, go for Lee Richardson all the way. And District 2, go for Josh Roberts. Those are your folks to elect for the county council. And, of course, Mike, I don't think there's going to be an issue, but I think Mike will go back in reelected. And for God's sakes, don't write James Barty in for sheriff. I don't know why in the world I had to bring that up. I just did. Okay, I'll ask Lori about it. Let's see. Behind You Monkey Monster sent a message across the air. I now know what you're talking about. Yeah, there you have it. All right, back to the music we go. Thank you, Julian Davis. Good luck on your election coming up, your primary, whatever, that you're going to go through coming up in June. Good luck to you. All right, here we go. Let's see. Back to the music we go. What are we going to play? Oh, God, there's so many great songs from 1981, and I'm just having a hard time putting them. Hey, I played Fleetwood Mac. Here's another one. Now, this person was supposed to be at Blue Ridge Fest this year. Of course, Corona canceled that for 2020. So, yeah, well played. I agree with that. Julian checks back in and says, well played. All right, so what can I play? Another great one from the crossovers, from the country and pop top 40. This group, or this artist, been around for a long time, sing a lot of number one hits, both on the country and on the pop. We're going to do this one right here. Here's one of his all-time favorites, and this is one of mine. It's called Smoky Mountain Rain. Here's Ronnie Millsap from 1981 here on The Greatest Hits with Jazzy Jeff here on the Saturday morning.
I thumb my way from L.A. back to Knoxville.
Found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I've had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. But tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I waved a diesel down outside a cafe. He said that he was going as far as Gatlinburg. I climbed up in the cab all wet and cold and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. I've got to find her. Can you make these big wheels burn? Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I can't blame her for letting go. A woman needs someone warm to hold. I feel the rain running down my face. I find her no matter what it takes. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting.
Ronnie Millsap. And that was the gentleman that was supposed to be at the 2020 Blue Ridge Fest, which the Rona canceled that. All right, so let's see. We got so many folks checking in. By the way, I believe this is the most listened to radio program in all of Oconee County amongst the other 3 radio stations. Yeah, and we're only online, too. And around the world. All right, Karen, settle down on my Facebook here. What do you got? Julian Davis, well, I would be if it was any other day than Saturday. I'll let the non-anglers have it on Saturday. I can't compete with the wake boats. Sure you can. That's a great time to go fishing. Go fishing with some natural light and your old lady in the back of a pickup truck. Sure it is. All right, let's see who else checks in. Lynn checks in. Good morning to you. And, yeah, Julian, I just wanted to let you know that that was a $3 special to sleep in. And my smoking hot wife, kind of like that race car preacher that was preaching in 2011. Do y'all remember that? He was in a NASCAR race, and he was doing an invocation. He said, I want to thank the Lord for my smoking hot wife. Boogity, 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 boogity. I don't know if y'all remember that. 2011. That was pretty funny there. That made social media sensation. Linda Ward checks in. Good morning with that little heart. Good morning to you. Who else checks in? Love your radio station. Yes, Sheila Morgan. How, ladies and gentlemen? I used to work with her, and I did not have to pay her to make that compliment. We worked at Clemson at one time. You retired, and I got the heck out. So there you have it this morning. So anyway, we're having a good time. 9:43 this morning. A little cool on the outside, and I heard that there may be a kitten coming into the studio in a few moments. That's right. We have cats, ladies and gentlemen. The Jazzy Jeff Lake Kiwi Radio Cat Club has decided to increase its population by a total of 5. We have 5 new kittens that just showed up to our front door here at the radio station. So right now, our soon-to-be 16-year-old son is in his little room taking care of a cat. And I kid you not, the cat is no bigger than this right here. It has to be a little runt. So now we have cats. We have Catahoula's, and we have Tigger, Miss Puss, and G Puss. Our family is all complete now. Let's hold off Snappy on the grandkids, okay? We just cannot have any more right now. So anyway, yeah, we've got cats amongst us. So, where do we go from here? I got more great music. How about some Queen this morning? Want to hear Queen? Yeah, let's hear Queen. Music Queen. And somewhere there's a story about Queen's guitarist. And I'm going to see if I can pull that up. But we're going to do this one right here. This was a great one. You ready? Let's play it for everybody. And another one. One more. And another one bites the dust. Jazzy Jeff, the greatest hits. Lake Kiwi Radio online.
Walks barely down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! Bite the dust! Hey! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout! Plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, you leave him when he's down. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own two feet. Out of the way, the bullets rip, repeating in the sound of the beat. Oh, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Shoot up. All right.
Oh, yeah, Queen, and another one bites the dust. One more time. It's 12 minutes before the top of the hour of 10 o'clock this morning here on the greatest hits. Now, here's the story I promised you. CNN this morning reports that Queen guitarist Brian May had a gardening accident and is in the hospital after injuring his buttocks in his home garden. Do not ask me how this happened. The article goes on to say that I managed to rip my gluteus maximus to shreds in a moment over a enthusiastic gardening, wrote May in an Instagram post that he posted Thursday. So suddenly I find myself in the hospital getting scanned to find out exactly how much actual damage I did to myself. So everyone needs to be careful for the next few days. Oh, mercy. I hate it when it does this. So we got to end